Boerne, Texas is one of those places that, I don't know, it just seems like everybody's always talking about Boerne. Boerne is about as perfect of a little hill country town as you could possibly find, and it is one of the top suburbs of San Antonio, Texas. It is a great little spot, and it has a lot of great places to live here in Boerne, Texas. So today we're going to go over 10 of the most popular neighborhoods in Boerne, Texas. Stay tuned. Howdy guys, this is Michael McCall, your real estate agent here in San Antonio, Texas, and today we're going to go all into some of the top neighborhoods in Boerne, Texas. Boerne, Texas is just outstanding little town about 15 miles north of San Antonio. It is a small town relatively, only about 20,000-ish or so people in the city. It may even be less than that. But Boerne is has no shortage of things to do and great neighborhoods, and it is one of the many reasons why so many people are just in love with Boerne. Now, before we get into that, guys, if you are looking to learn more about San Antonio and the surrounding areas, suburbs like Boerne, New Braunfels, Bulverde, Canyon Lake, all those types of places, hit that subscribe button and click that little bell so that you're always notified whenever I post new videos. I'm posting a ton of new videos all about living in San Antonio, Texas and the surrounding areas. And then also, guys, I get calls, emails, text messages just about every single day from people just like you who are interested in moving to this area, and I just love it, guys. I mean, I look forward to those messages and those phone calls every single day. So if you have any questions whatsoever about moving here to Boerne or to just San Antonio in general, anywhere around here, hit me up, send me a text message, call, email. I'll get back to you guys as soon as I possibly can. My information is right here, so you can reach out to me as soon as possible. Now, let's get into some of the top neighborhoods in Boerne, Texas. So heading out east of town, right off of 46, is a great little community called Esperanza. And when I say little, it's not really that little. So Esperanza is a 1,200-acre community with about 350 acres of open space. It's got resort-style amenities, including a full-size pool, lazy river, fitness center, event space. I mean, the works, really, guys. And the cool thing about Esperanza is it's not like your typical neighborhoods where you have, $300,000 to $400,000 homes, or $600,000 to $700,000 homes, or $800,000 above homes. You got all of those. So you have houses that kind of range from the low 400s, maybe mid 400s right now with the way the market is, all the way up into the millions, guys. It is huge range of houses. It also has its own elementary school that's tucked away in the back, which is really great, especially for those that live in the neighborhood. You can practically walk your kids to school. Some of the builders that are here are Sitterly, Coventry. You have Mike Holloway Custom Homes. He does kind of the more luxury $1 million+ homes. He's a big time custom builder here in the area. And you can also get custom lots. You can buy lots here to build your own custom home as well. Esperanza has a community called the Regency at Esperanza, which is in 2022 is going to begin developing, which is strictly a 55+ community, which is going to have all its own amenities in addition to the amenities of Esperanza. One of the great things about Esperanza is the fact that it is really close to town. I mean, you jump out of the neighborhood, you take a right, and you're straight into Boerne. I mean, you're probably 5 minutes from downtown Boerne, and it is a great location. It's right across from some of the other big neighborhoods here too, so it's really close to the schools. I mean, like I said, the elementary school is right there. High school is literally just a couple minutes down the road from here. So there's lots of great options whenever it comes to Esperanza. Second neighborhood is Trails of Herff Ranch. So Trails of Herff Ranch is one of the most popular neighborhoods in Boerne, mainly because of its price point. It was a KB home development. It is all KB homes in there. I mean, there's thousands of homes in this neighborhood. It's huge. It is by far one of the most affordable neighborhoods in Boerne, especially for the quality of houses that you're going to get. There are quite a few houses that sell in this neighborhood, and most of them tend to range in that upper 200s for the smaller houses, all the way up into the 400s for some of the bigger houses. I have a couple clients actually right now that are under contract to buy some houses there in Herff Ranch for about the mid 300s for a 2,700, 2,800 square foot house, which is a pretty great deal. Trails of Herff Ranch is actually right across the street and just down the road from Esperanza, so same location benefits as this, really easy access to Boerne, and on top of that, another elementary school right there in that neighborhood. So again, you can walk your kids to the school and really not have to worry about getting on the highway and messing with school traffic. The third neighborhood that we're going to go into is Cordillera Ranch. So Cordillera Ranch is the pinnacle of luxury when it comes to Boerne. and it's actually probably one of the pinnacles of luxury when it comes to San Antonio in general. Other than the Minion, Cordillera Ranch and a couple others are the top tier luxury neighborhoods in the area. Cordillera Ranch is an 8,700 acre community. It is purely acreage community. It is not cookie cutter half acre lots. You are going to get full custom homes here. You know, I mean, as big as you can possibly imagine it. I mean, there are some mansions, some massive mansions in this neighborhood. Cordillera Ranch is known for its amenities. It has a Jack Nicklaus signature golf course. It has been winning multiple awards for its beautiful 40,000 square foot clubhouse. It has also won many awards just for the development in general. And whenever you see it, it is just a sight to see. I'm telling you, it has got views for miles and miles. I mean, the clubhouse sits on top of a hill and just overlooks this valley that is just unbelievable. The lots here range anywhere. I think it goes down to about 3 acres or so. I don't think it goes much smaller than that. And you have some lots in there that are upwards of 20 plus acres and even a little bit much more than that. So you have, again, this is luxury community, so it's full custom homes. You come in, buy the lots, and build your luxury custom home. It's got quite a few clubs involved. It's got social club, it's got the golf club, it's got a rod and gun club, it's got equestrian club. There are numerous horse ranches on this community that people have established. It's also a gated and guarded neighborhood, so you have that privacy that nobody can just come in and drive through there. Me personally, I've only been in there a handful of times to show a couple houses, but it is one of those places that you just remember so vividly whenever you've seen it for the first time. And whenever you see the pictures online and the videos online, you quite easily understand where all the hype is coming from. Number 4 is Balcones Creek. Balcones Creek is south of Boerne, right off of I-10. It is fairly close to Boerne still, even though it's south of Boerne off of I-10. It is makes it easy to commute into town. Most people that live in Boerne, the vast majority of the people will commute into San Antonio for work. So Balcones Creek is kind of in a great little spot. It's not right on the interstate to where you're going to be hearing that noise and, you know, you have some neighbors with the backyards backing up to Interstate 10. No, it's you get off I-10 on the frontage road and then you go back a little ways to get into the neighborhood. It has quite a few houses. The builders there are Highland, Sitterly, and Perry Homes, so you have very good quality builders in this neighborhood, and you have lots up to half acre. It's a fairly standard community. It's a new community. They're still selling new houses there, and I believe there are, as of the recording of this video, there's still a few lots available there that you can contract on and build. It's, like I said, it's very new, so you have the opportunity to go in there and get a newer house, even if you're buying resale. Right next to Balcones Creek is Regent Park. And when I say right next to it, it's literally right next to it. So it is just a short little drive down the frontage road to get to Regent Park. Regent Park is another brand new community. It is much newer than Balcones Creek. Balcones Creek is just about done with just a few opportunities remaining, but Regent Park is still very new and will be building there for quite a while, for the next few years at least, I would imagine. It has similar builders. Highland Homes is there. You have Kindred Homes. You have Guillen, you have Chesmar. Similar to Balcones Creek, Regent Park is kind of tucked in right off of I-10, but it's a little ways back so you don't get all the interstate noise. And the price here is about $300 to $600 plus. You have some very large homes, including some 5,000 plus square foot homes. Number 6 is River Mountain Ranch. So River Mountain Ranch is really the first true older established neighborhood that we're going to talk about. Cordillera Ranch has been there a while, but River Mountain Ranch is pretty much all established. There's very few lots in there that haven't been built on. Most of the homes in River Mountain Ranch range from, I think, 1,600 square foot and up to what I've seen, about 7,000 square foot of some of the bigger homes. So you have a very wide range of houses in that neighborhood. The great thing about River Mountain Ranch is that it does have the Guadalupe River running through it, similar to Cordillera Ranch. Cordillera Ranch has the Guadalupe River running through it also. River Mountain Ranch does have some river lots also. You can buy, if you find them available for sale, you can actually find a river lot where you can buy property that's on the Guadalupe River, which is an extremely rare occurrence, especially around here. It is a little bit further out from Boerne. It's about 10 miles or so from Boerne, so it's a little bit of a drive, but for those that are looking for that peace, quiet, tranquility of the Texas Hill Country, this is a perfect opportunity for you. There are white-tailed deer and axis deer that run around everywhere. There's also probably plenty of other wildlife out there. There's exotic game ranches everywhere, and there's always animals getting out and running around. That's one of the beautiful things about the Texas Hill Country, is that you really never know what's going to walk out in front of you. There's exotic game animals running around everywhere from all these big game ranches. Being an established neighborhood, it is also an acreage community. So this is a minimum three acre lots all the way up to 20+ acre lots. Like I said, very similar to Cordillera Ranch in that regard, but when it comes to quality, Cordillera Ranch is definitely a big step above that. When many people are looking for larger, more affordable acreage home sites, they look for River Mountain Ranch. Champion Heights is another one of the newer communities in Boerne. It is a Guillen home community. That's the only builder there. They are actually right across Highway 46 from Champion High School. So it is aptly named Champion Heights because of that, I believe. And it's got a wide range of houses as well. Starting from the 300s, you can get, smaller homes all the way up into those, upper 400s into 500s for those, 3,000 plus square foot homes. Our 8th neighborhood on the list, right literally across the street from Esperanza at the same intersection, is the Ranches at Creekside. This is a Highland Homes, Perry Homes, and Sitterly Homes community. It is a very nice, kind of tucked away community. You go back in there and there's a lot of big trees that they kept in there to kind of keep the peace and quiet. It's not big open field like some of these other neighborhoods. A lot of areas in that neighborhood are actually very well established and have been there for a few years now, but there is a lot of new construction still going on. There is a section in there also that has more of a garden home style communities where it's kind of a lock and leave it style, where the community does take care of the yard maintenance for the houses. So that's actually a big benefit for a lot of people too. Ranches and Creekside is actually a really beautiful community. My wife and I have actually looked at houses in there before. Really considered buying a couple if they would have been on the market whenever we were ready to buy. But it's a nice community, again, right there across from Esperanza, so it's real close into town, real easy access to everything, close to the schools as well. 9th is the outstandingly gorgeous Sabinas Creek Ranch. I am a little biased at this one because a couple years ago, my wife and I actually purchased a lot out here in Sabinas Creek Ranch. We had every intention of settling down in Sabinas Creek Ranch and in Boerne, but it just didn't work out for us. It was a little bit too far away from family. It was a little bit more expensive than what we decided we wanted to spend whenever we looked at build cost after we purchased a lot, but good investment enough as land always is, and we were able to sell it and move on to build where we currently are building our new home. Besides that, Sabinas Creek Ranch is probably one of the single most beautiful neighborhoods that I've ever seen out of any of them. It is a smaller community. There is not thousands of homes. There are just a few hundred, maybe even just a couple hundred in there. It has the live water Sabinas Creek running through it, so you have several of these lots that actually back up to Sabinas Creek. So not technically, your waterfront property as you would consider Guadalupe River lot might be, but you still have some running water through your property in certain cases, so it's a very nice benefit to have. There is a small little park back in there on the creek. You can go fishing there whenever it's filled up. There's always fish in the creek, whether it's just perch or small little bass and catfish, but it's always fun to take the kids down there and grandkids to go fish and just relax for the day. Most of the time you're not even going to need that because the lots here start at 3 acres and it goes all the way up to 20+ acre lots in certain cases. The views out here are absolutely outstanding. Deer, axis deer running everywhere. It is a gated community as well, very minimal HOAs and an outstanding tax rate. Being outside the city limits and in Kendall County, it's that 1.7 high 1.7% tax rate, which is way lower than just about anywhere else that you can find in the San Antonio area. And last but not least, going just about as far south from Boerne as you possibly can go, I would really hesitate to consider this being true Boerne, but it is Boerne address, so we're going to go with it. Country Bend and Scenic Oaks. It is south of Boerne, located just off of I-10. It is one of the older, more established neighborhoods in the area in general, and one of the main reasons that I really wanted to put this in the list was because it is one of the very few neighborhoods with a voluntary HOA, so essentially no HOA requirements. There are nobody that's telling you what to do, but at the same rate, when you go into that neighborhood, you can do whatever you want. So the people that live there and have lived there for a while, some of them take care of their property, some of them don't. So you have to take that into consideration whenever you're looking at houses with no HOA. So you drive through there, it's beautiful properties. Half acre is the smallest that I've seen in there. There may be a couple in there scattered around that are maybe a little bit smaller than that if they've been subdivided, but most of the properties in there are an acre, half acre to an acre and above that. Most of them are smaller. They're not, the 10+ acre lots like some of these other neighborhoods have, but you have a very wide range of style of homes because of the age of the properties and because of just the no requirements for the HOA. So You have quite a few homes in there that are just gorgeous, stunning, outstanding, newly constructed or newly remodeled homes that are very updated and modern. And then you have some of the older ones that have a lot of that older charm, older styles. It's a different style every time you see a new house come on the market in that area. So it's a fun place to keep an eye on just to see what's popping up there. And it's a very popular area because it is so close down into San Antonio. It's probably about a little less than halfway from Boerne to San Antonio, and if you get too far south in Scenic Oaks, you actually start to get out of Boerne ISD. So that's why I say this is a little bit further south than what I would consider to be true Boerne, but it's worth considering because most of the neighborhood is in Boerne ISD. It is Boerne address, and it's just a short drive up to Boerne. So it's right there in a hot spot. It's a great neighborhood and very rare type of neighborhood with no HOA requirement. Well, guys, that covers our most popular or some of the most popular neighborhoods in Boerne, Texas. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope you guys learned a little bit about some of these neighborhoods and kind of got an idea of some of the different areas there. It is by no means all encompassing for the entire city of Boerne. So by all means, reach out to me, guys, if you have any questions. Like I said, I get calls, texts, emails almost every day from people just like you who are just reaching out asking questions, who are interested in moving here to Boerne. I love helping you guys out, so do not hesitate to reach out. I love getting those phone calls and text messages. I'll do everything I can to help you kind of decide where exactly you want to move to in the Boerne area or in the San Antonio area in general. Also, guys, again, if you have any interest at all in seeing more videos about San Antonio or about the surrounding areas of San Antonio and the lifestyle here in San Antonio, hit that subscribe button and hit that little bell so you're always notified when I post those new videos. And also make sure you comment and like on this video. Make sure that you let me know what you think about it in the comments so that I can definitely take that into consideration whenever I make these videos next time. So until our next video, I will see you guys later.